Howdy, Bambinos und Bambinas. Willkommen. Zu einem angezockt. Malkav von Grout. Echter Texaner und bereit, jeden zu erschießen. Wie geht's, wie steht's? Ich hoffe, ihr hattet heute eine so genannte schöne Woche gehabt, beziehungsweise Wochenbeginn, guten Start in die Woche, Dienstag und so. Und ja, wir legen auch gleich sofort los. Kann nur sein, dass laut. Schauen wir doch mal. So. Das laut. Obwohl ich es auf leise gestellt habe. Well. Das müsste jetzt schon besser sein. Von der Lautstärke her. Schauen wir mal. Ja, schon viel besser. Sehr schön. Und damit nochmal Howdy. Darauf erstmal noch mal einen Schluck. Ja, wunderbar. Ja, heute mal was anderes. Kein Kingdom Come Deliverance, Ladies and Gentlemen, Bambinos und Bambinas, sondern A West of Loathing. Werde ich schon mal hier ein bisschen vorbereiten. Und mal schauen, wie das Spiel so ist. Wurde mir empfohlen. Und ich dachte mir, ja komm, schaust du mal rein. Notfalls kannst du die Bambina, die dich dazu gezwungen hat, noch immer erschießen. So. Noch einmal kurz nachgucken. Ist alles. So, das beenden, das minimieren. Well done. Dann werde ich noch die Szene wechseln. Ich sollte mir da so eine Art... Ja, das mache ich ja jetzt. So. Das Ding ist halt nur, ich sollte mir irgendwie so sag's mir. So Shortcuts setzen für das Spiel, Szenenwechsel und so weiter. Und ich merke gerade, dass mein verdammter Hut nicht hebt. Was natürlich auch daran liegt, dass ich Headset drauf habe. Aber zumindest ein bisschen kann es erheben. Damit ich wenigstens so, ohne dass es hier runtersammelt. So, ich hoffe, ihr hattet heute einen guten Dienstag gehabt. Jetzt sage ich das nochmal. Erst guten Wochenstart und jetzt hier einen guten Dienstag gehabt. So. Wir spielen mit einem neuen Charakter. Ich habe mal ein bisschen reingeschaut und ich dachte mir, Alter, wie bescheuert ist das Spiel überhaupt? Das geht ja aber gar nicht. Wanted for Protagonizen. Etta Hollister. Chester Maverick. Fiona McGree. Edward Oakley. Wir können hier auch verschiedene weibliche Charaktere, verschiedene männliche Charakter. Was ist das hier? Okay, auch okay. Und hier mit der Eule. Vogelnamen wahrscheinlich so Eagle, Crane, ja, Kranich. Jay Dalton. Auch nicht schlecht, okay. Naja. So. Wir ändern aber unsere Namen um. Denn ich bin nicht Malkav Dalton. Ich bin Malkav Grout. Nicht der Texaner. Reward, 556 Fleisch. Nur so wenig. Wollen wir das doch mal ein bisschen erhöhen, ne? Oh, ist das schön. Müsste eigentlich vom Sound her auch gut sein. Ah. Musik in Ordnung? Sound in Ordnung? Eine Frage an euch da draußen. Sollte eigentlich. Passt. Alles klar. Perfekt. Soll ich noch einmal? Okay, alles klar. Ich meine, alles ready. Partner. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, Bambinos und Bambinas. 1133 Miet. Passt. Das ist unser Kopfgeld. Yay. Legen wir los. Play as Malkav Grout. We are ready to get going. Are you? Yeah. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character. A Beanslinger, a Cowpuncher oder Snake Oiler. Ja. Das ist eine gute Frage. Ich glaube, Nahkampf, Beanslinger, Fernkampf, Snake Oiler, so mit Zusatzzubehörsachen, vermute ich mal. Bin mir unsicher. Ich nehme Snake Oiler. Snake Oilers rely on their moxie and chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from those snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from these oils. You feared snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs their potions and hope in these dark days. And also, out west is where all the best snakes live. One second thought. Schauen wir mal weiter mit Cowpuncher. Cowpuncher solve their problems with their fists whenever it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard the cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. One second thought. Oh man. Beanslinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. One second thought. So, okay, jetzt wissen wir doch so ein bisschen mehr darüber. Ich denke mal, ich bin Snake Oiler. So, unser Raum. Mit WASD laufen wir. This weird poster appeared here one night. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. You comb your hair one last time. You gain 1 XP. Progress toward next skill up 1 von 5. Yay. So, Charakter. Wir haben Muskeln, Mysticality und Moxie. Grit, Consumption, Glamour und Missile, Deadeye, Hornswoggling. Combat Skills, Snake Whip, Deploy Snake. Wir haben noch keine Perks. Wir sind Snake Oiler. Unser Marken 0 von 1. Liver ist, denke ich mal, die Leber. Ja. How many alcohol drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. Und Spleen. Okay. Dann 20 HP haben wir, Geschwindigkeit 1, wo in Kampf vorkommt. Und Range Damage Bonus plus 1. Ja, sehr schön. So, schauen wir doch mal weiter. Hey Russell, how are you doing? Ah. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Feed Russell a cricket. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Or maybe it's time for you to leave too. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. You read the spine of one of your books, Joe Jones and the Incident at Rattlesnake Bridge. Mom gave this one a few years ago. Nora Swift and the Airy Cave. Rufus liked this one as much as I did. The Hero of a Cursed House. He was one of my favorites. Sam Bobsey and the Secret of a Terrible Warehouse. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Escape from Eagle Prison. I loved that one. The Miracle at the Ancient Basement. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. Oh hey, this one might be coming in handy. Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking, or logs stupid walking as an option. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. You got a perk, stupid walking. Nice. You accidentally drop the book and then ruined it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Your gear, nothing. Your stuff, auch nothing. So, stupid walking können wir aus und an machen. Some of them aren't even really walks. Ach, ist das herrlich. Das ist so bescheuert. Goodbye, Bat. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Goodbye, Phonograph. Können wir hier auch ausmachen. You pull the needle away from a cylinder and stole the handle away. Ich mach das Stupid Walking weg, das ist so bescheuert. Best Font Mode, Show Combat Grid, Nerd Mode, Colorblind, you never know. Ne, farbenblind und so, ne? Ist so sinnlos. Save Inventory Options, ne, lass mal so weit. Nothing on the head rack today. What a mess, stack firewood. There we go. So, noch ein XP bekommen. This hearth really puts the hearth in. Hearth and home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. You'll miss meals with the family. It's Mom Pie Safe. It keeps all her pies safe. Your little brother's room. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Grundlagen einer allgemeinen Mannigfaltigkeitslehre. I think this is about math? Maybe? You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Corpus Agrimensorum Romanorum. How many different languages do you need to know to learn about numbers? You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Vorlesungen über Zahlentheorie. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. It's your kid brother's toy box. look inside. He loves stuff like this. You got an idea? A puzzle cube. So tidy. Schauen wir mal ins Inventar. Puzzle cube. This one of your kid brother's weird puzzle. Fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Yay! Und hier ist der Ausgang. Your family farm. No time to screw around in the woods. Turn to head west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep. It's that book you wanted from Grimbo. I know, it's here early, but... jetzt kommen wir hier Battering, Desert Survival oder Schlösser knacken. Ich nehme mal Schlösser knacken, denn man weiß ja nie. The one about picking locks? Oh boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. Locks and how to pick them. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. So, lesen wir doch mal gerade das Buch. Darauf erstmal einen Schluck. You quickly memorize the entire book. You got a skill, lockpicking expertise. Nice. After you're done reading it, you donate it to a local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Ach yeah. Ach, schön. So bescheuert. You already solved it, and if you mess it up again, it will be messed up forever. Oh yeah. Oh man. Your father morosely chaps at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's briefcase full of snakes. You got an item. Briefcase full of snakes. Thank him. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Und hier, Bruder. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Gave him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people, to seek my fortune, to get off a stupid farm. Schwierig. Ich suche mein Glück. There's just no opportunity here, kid. If I'm gonna make something of myself, I gotta go where I can make some meat. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Go west, life is peaceful there. Go west, weiter weiß ich nicht mehr. Go west, ich kenn darauf keinen Reim. Go west, deshalb lass ich's sein. It's a haystack, dig through it. Hey, a needle. You got an item. Needle. So, schon mal. Needle, it's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Nice. Briefcase full of snakes. This is the briefcase you keep your favorite snakes in. Venom level 3, medicine level 3. Look inside. There are a lot of snakes in this briefcase, except some venom, some medicine, nochmal medicine, nochmal medicine und Venom. Close the briefcase. Wir haben jetzt 3 basic Venom vial. This is a small quantity of snake venom made by you in a very fragile glass bottle made by an inexperienced glassblower. This item is used in combat, poison an enemy. Damit können wir also Gegner vergiften. This is a little bottle of medicine that you made out of some oil from the snakes. It's not the best medicine. Funny you should ask, but it'll do it. This item is used in combat. Restores 5 HP. Wow. So, haben wir sonst noch was? Your mom raises her eyebrow. I just want one more hug before I leave. She smiles and hugs you again. Ah, schön. Living Room. Unser Raum. Gut, sonst gibt es ja anscheinend nichts mehr. Dann gehen wir. Go west, young man. Yes. Looks like this isn't your first rodeo. Would you like to skip the boring spring prologue and head straight to dirt water? Any horses or partners you unlock as any previous game will be available to you, and you'll start with 690 meat and some of a more important item from Boring Springs. No, I want to play the prologue. West of Loathing. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than in a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. Get up and dust yourself off. Welcome, Bambinos and Bambinas, to Boring Spring. A turnip. You got an item, Tusty. Turnip. Ah, pointy. Ah, da brauchen wir ein Pferd. Dang it. It's a chunk of wood from a broken hitching post. Grab it. Broken board bekommen. Schauen wir erstmal wieder in Inventar rein. Das ist die Turnip. Covered in grit. Increase your moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Ja, heben wir mal auf. Ah, Broken board schon mal ausgerüstet. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. Damage 3 bis 4. Nahkampfschaden machen wir damit. Ja. Voll in den... Ach. Sheriff. Ein Händler. Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. Seriously doubt that his name is Braid. Howdy. Braid, what are you trading? Well sir, today I'm trading nugs for soaps and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner, who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Dynamit im Austausch für eine Nadel? Nee, lieber noch nicht. Man weiß ja nie, wann man hier... Was? Burp. Okay. Buffalo Girl, was? Ach komm schon. Burp. Some loose dirt. Okay. Nope. You're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And my name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Ellis warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. That's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh. Does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, haha! No, it's actually kinda nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus part of me keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do ya? No, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Dem müssen wir halt so eine Zeitung geben. Get lost. Alice, ja, geschlossen. Gehen wir mal zum Sheriff. Boring Springs Sheriff Office. Howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in this part. What? He sighs. The sheriff. Okay. Plus it's sign painters. Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? As a matter of fact, I am. Depends on the work. Nope. Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab you? There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. The last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't, well, it ain't much good without the door. And I need somebody though smart and or slick to fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, cause I'm sending the deputy along with you to keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You got an item. Deputy pistol. Deputy? Your deputy-sized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't never noticed, but there ain't much to do here, Cap. Drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for you. Danke für den Host, Tico. He makes a little note on your map. You discover a new map location, the Fricker Gang's hideout. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Schauen wir uns mal weiter. Wanted for bird theft, naked Mike Bernstein, 200 Fleisch. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist, aptly in person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted. Bring me Fricker for face thiefing. Reward 420 Miet. Kann ich mal alles gut gebrauchen. Oh, halt. Halt! Da hat's noch was. There's a dirty mug here. Grab it. Recovered mug. Okay, cool. Schauen wir noch erstmal in die Bar rein, in den Saloon. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention.
Hey, where's your hat, Nabbit?
Well,
You can't drink in here without a hat. Ain't proper.
He points to the take ahead, leave ahead box next to the door. Check out the box. You look through the hat box and find a better derby. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You've got an item. Floppy derby. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks,
Pete!
Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, somewhat twitchy nod.
Say, fella,
Yeah?
you heading west. If you know when some company, I'm more happy to come along. Yes, let me know.
Well,
No pressure.
alright. I'll keep it in mind. What I say, Pete?
Who, me? Well, heck, they say all kinds of things. For instance, fundraising, some technap, so and also wrestled my frazzle.
Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. Ein Spucknapf. It's a spittoon. People spit into it, you know, without even looking in it. That's absolutely disgusting. Look in it. Yeah, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it. You reach your hand toward the spittoon. Even before you're touching it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking breath horror. It smells like the vomit throw at a mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender. You plunge your hand into an awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning. Your eyes start to water. Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, no daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well? Congratulations. Nasty ring. Hooray! Schauen wir mal. Haben wir gleich sogar angezogen? Through getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that it was worth it. +1 of Muscle, Mysticality and Moxie. Mox ist 3, Mys ist 2 und Muscle 1. Schön. Und wir haben übrigens auch die Pistole gleich. You already blamed the deaths of a spittoon in your own depravity. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sorry. Der pennt vor sich hin. Die spielen Poker. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came from with their desk, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Wir brauchen 20 Miet, okay. Good luck, you two. Was? You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign tapped to the back wall reading Reward for Lost Max, 25 Miet each. Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeeper. Name's Malkav. What brings you to our little backwater? What's about work? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirt Water. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company. From back east. They are trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? I reckon they're always hiring for one thing of another. Big company, Mac. Ask about Dirtwater. Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less except from the rule of law.
but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity here. She paused for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, ach, das ist eine Frau, it probably had that way himself. Ask about errands. You mentioned errands? Yeah, this forsaken burg is always falling apart in one way or another. A hostler's anyways, needing help since he hurt his leg. And that no account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job from him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoke in from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. And you'll need this weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Schauen wir mal. Recovered mug. A dirty glass mug. The bottom is then property of Boring Spring Saloon. Reward if returned. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. This item is used in combats. Effektiv gegen Goblins. Ja, super. The giver. Ah, hier. Hüte. You already have a hat. What wouldn't you do with two? Gute Frage. I should probably leave him alone. Oh, Bücher hat's hier. A pile of old newspaper. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20, 1895. Super, dann können wir die dem Kaktusmann geben. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey, good for what ails ya. I guess we'll never establish your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here can reach the top of a bar. You got an item, Nurse brand whiskey. Und hier mal Goblin. The goblin shouts, Briark! Attack the goblin. Got the jump on it. So. Benutzen wir das hier. Sprühen das mal. Das war zu einfach. Victory! Press any key to continue. Having dispatched the goblin, you'll pat yourself on the back for your job well done. Yeehaw! Skill up! Glamour Level 2. Head back upstairs. Gut, wir haben eine Karte, da geht's als nächstes noch hin. Inventar, schauen wir mal. Character. 2, 2, 3. 1 von 5. Deploy Snake, 1 von 5. Dead Eye. Ah, Lockpicking Expertise, 1 von 3. You're a city slicker and a witty trickster. Deadeye. You're a crack shot. You can bullseye a bullseye at 300 paces. You can shot a fish in a barrel, even if a fish is really small and the barrel is really big. At this level, +1 auf Pistolenattacke und das nächste Level +3 Pistolen. So, Glamour. 20% to Meat Gains. Finding Bonus, ein Liver Capacity. Ah, mit Alkohol, okay. Gumption. Speed, Maximum. Ah, okay. Grit. Schmerztoleranz. Moxie. So. Snake Whip. Bonus gegen Tiere. Ah. Summons a baby snake, a adolescent snake. Interessant. Howdy. Howdy. Good to see you again, Malkav. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of a goblin. Thank you kindly, Malkav. I knew you was a stand-up feller. The moment you walked in here, she reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do By the way of thanks, you gain 200 meat. Tip your hat. Who's this fella at the bar next to me? Well, might be you should ask him that yourself, seeing as he's right here. He won't bite ya. Okay. Schauen wir mal. Who's the young lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby, a really tough broad. I ain't recommended you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Gut, reden wir mal mit dem hier. Howdy, I'm Malkav. Howdy, Malkav, I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One. Kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace? Okay, bye-bye then. So, können wir jetzt Poker spielen? Can I play? They look at you nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the card sloppily and deals a new round. You get a pair of 10 plus a 2, a 3 and a king. Be crazily. Eat this all in, suckers. Sweat gushes from their faces as they each read the how to play poker card again, but eventually they both add 20 meat to the pot. Okay, read them and weep. You show your pair of 10 plus 2 free king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces. And the gal on the right somehow got a straight flush 2 through 6 in hearts. Hornswoggle them. You explain that checks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, to the gal on the right's 20 and your 25 plus a king. And the king represents, oh, hey, look over there! They look, and when they look back, they don't notice the 10 meat missing from each of their piles. You collect your winning and stand up. They thank you for helping them learn the game. You gain 60 meat. Können wir noch eine Runde? They don't have enough meat left to bother with. It looks like they're playing for spiders now. So. Gehen wir erstmal zum Stall. Boring Spring Sorcery. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. To tell you the truth, well, it's pretty terrible. All of my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's all. Maybe I can help? Oh God, yes, thank you. Please, please. I'd got fetch them myself to expect for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for fighting them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They're pretty much always to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location, or whole mine. You discovered a new map location, Boring Springs Boneyard. You discover a new map location, Thousand Snake Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of its oats. That should set it back here. You got a bag of farming oats. How does that work? They are special for pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Noch mehr Quests, noch mehr im Inventar, noch mehr Bullshit zu erledigen. Wir haben ja noch die Zeitung von vor 6 Wochen. We sent the hostile horses back to him. Okay. Und hier, this whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. And given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Wow. Gehen wir es mal zum Kaktusmann. Did you bring me something to read? Give him the newspaper. You gave him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know, my shovel. I left it behind the old house at the ore hole mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. You gain 3 XP. Progress toward next skill up. Ach, Moxie. Ah. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it, thanks, Will. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. Sehr schön, jetzt ist er am nächsten. Und ich denke mal, es wird Zeit für unsere erste Reise. Orhole Mine. War's doch, oder? This is where Bill said to look. Look behind outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Now that this would have been a funny thing to get about, I guess you got an item. Schaufel. Oder Shovel. A device for turning the ground into holes. Provides the option to dig in certain places. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Dig through it. Score! You gain 65 meat. There's a dirty mug here. Recovered mug. Let's up in die Mine. Orhole Mine. This mechanism is labeled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the wall behind reads Blasting Cap Storage, Plungers, both kinds, and tools. What do you want to send the cargo elevator? Level 3. Werkzeug klingt immer gut. This minecart is still full. Dig through it. Unrefined meat nugget. Nice. This looked dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. There's a toolbox, but it's locked. Pick the lock. Consumes a needle. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. You got an item. Crowbar. Oh, geil. Plunkers erstmal. A bunch. Elevator's closed, and in any case, it's not a people elevator, it's cargo elevator. Okay. Plungers. Assign light through, there's only the one kind. Take one. Detonation plunger. This looks. Hook up the plunger to it. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and struck it a fair distance away. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger. You press the plunger and nothing happens. You forgot to hook up a blasting cap. Blasting cap storage. These crates are labeled blasting caps. The period is part of a label. That's why it's inside the codes like that. Grab one. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. You got an item. Blasting cap. Muss ich das hier ranbringen? And a blasting cap. Okay, you succeed in putting yourself in grave danger. Press the plunger. Kaboom! There's still some... Oh, 65 Meat. Oh, looks like something buried here. Graben wir mal. Hey, shiny! You got an item, silver nugget. Und das ein Pferd. You see a dark horse, barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay, I'm a friend. Whee! The horse shies away from you. Through in this case, it's more like cripplingly introverts away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out the pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shit. Oh, come on. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding her own children. Come on, please, eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss some in your mouth. Oats. It's like the world's blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food, don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Feed her the oats. Jetzt aber. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Okay, hatten wir schon mal hier mit den Schatten. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Why? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Rarely, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Wow. Huh? What's with this crack? Examine the hole. You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down in there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole. Though you don't know if that was to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with a rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to wide enough to grab the box. Wow, pack some dynamite in the hole. 3 Dynamitstämme brauchen wir dafür. Laufen wir erstmal davon weg. Hier ist nix. Nix. Ja. Nix. Gut. Gut. Schauen wir mal. Aber ich glaube, das war's hier soweit erstmal. Da müssen wir jetzt später wieder zurück. Frigger, Ganghaut. Wollen wir weiter. Fat Friggler, the Friggler gang's interbred lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Ignore him, shoot him, or wake him up. Oh boy. Mach mal. You poke Fat with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Fat is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes scholar if we assume that it's 7 years from now and that it Ideon makes sense. You feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Fat. You don't want this life. Take a hike. Okay. You're probably right. Fat stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. You got a perk. Honorable. Wir sind ehrenhaft also, nehme ich an. Haben wir noch was? Ah, Silver Nugget, stimmt. A shiny nugget of silver. Crowbar. The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid, and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. Provides the option to pry things open in a certain places. Macht 5 bis 6 Schaden und das Brett 3 bis 4. Wisst ihr was? Wir nehmen hier die Brechstange. Schaufel, okay. Unrefined Meat Nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Okay. Ah, stimmt ja. Ich guck grad mal. Honorable. You've got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Honorable options will be available in some situations. Gut zu wissen. Abend, Commander Willi. Ich hoffe, du bist ganz gut ja, vorangekommen. Und recht frühzeitig fertig. Ich bin wann fertig geworden? Wann war Feierabend? 17:51. Vor allem, ich weiß nicht, ob du es mitbekommen hast, ich war ja zu dem Zeitpunkt in Weilheim. Auf einmal kam Schneehagel runter. Das Auto war innerhalb von 5 Minuten komplett zugeschneit gewesen. Durch solche Schneehagelkörnchen. Zwar so klein, aber die haben die gesamte Scheibe zugeschneit. It's a pile of random stuff the Frigga gang stole. Fine keepers. You gain 25 meat. You got an item, recovered mug. You got an item, pair of silver cufflinks. If you wear fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Wow. Oh, okay. Harvest können wir nicht. Wir brauchen Foraging. Also Farm. The Frigga's gang hideout. Inside. One of the Frigga boys is dozing in that bathtub. Tie him up. Psst, can you pass the soap? Don't disturb him. Psst, can you pass the soap? He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. You got an item, bar of soap. Cool. Tie him up. Don't disturb him. You grab a nearby length of rope and carefully tie his ends together and then to the handles of a tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Let sleeping bandits lie. You cautiously approach the Frigga gang. They are pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy boys, do you mean? The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How'd you get past fat and soapy? What do you want? You're under arrest, boys. I'm talking you in the name of justice. Oh yeah? But you in what army? Actually, I'll get back on you on that. A heretofore unseen other member of a Frigga gang sneaks up and behind behind you and knocks you unconscious. Ow. At least they were kind enough to drag you outside after they beat you unconscious. Yup. Uff. Aber wir haben noch unser Zeug immerhin. Ich gehe da wieder rein. Versuchen wir es mal anders. It's Bimmy, your brother. He squints at you. Bimmy, you ain't Bimmy. Sure, I am. Ask me anything. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. I am so Bimmy. I stole some Rube's face. I am too. Back me up here, Snipe. Snipe speaks up. Don't take but one eye to see what you're full of, dead man. They both reach for their guns. Guess it's gonna get bloody. Shoot, spacebar. Komm. Snake weg. Oh, die hat gesessen. Sechs bis 7. Komm. Blopp. Das Ding ist, das Fass ist nämlich im Weg. Und wenn wir schießen, dann geht das eher aufs Fass. Deswegen lieber Nahkampf fürs Erste. Perfekt. The leaders of the Freaker Gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff will be proud of you, though you're not sure how your mother would feel. You gain 10 Erfahrungspunkte. Yeehaw! Skill up! Moxie Level 2. Time to recover the sheriff's door. Well, there's a mug on the table. Perfect. A pile of Afrika ill-gotten gains. What a haul! 50 Meat bekommen. Und hier die Tür. Got it. We should go back to a sheriff's as soon as possible. Er schläft. Okay, ich kann immer noch nicht, weil wir nicht farmen können. Also, ja. Gehen wir mal zurück zur Stadt. Erstmal zum Sheriff. Oh, wobei. It's nasty work, but somebody's gonna do it. 100? Ach, Muscle. Okay. Level 2. Sehr schön. Schaufeln wir hier mal ein bisschen Unrat weg. It's nasty work. Ah, aber es gibt... Toward next. Recovered Mug. Okay. I'll trade with soap for a lock. Genau, weil wir haben hier eine Seife. Und die können wir gegen ein Schloss eintauschen. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. You got an item, a lock. Okay, no thanks. Schauen wir mal. The padlock got its name because it's like a wizard that protects your house. Ja, schön. Gehen wir erstmal zum Sheriff. I see the Freaker Gang hasn't put a stop on your brethren. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. With your prison cell, just go about 4 times more secure. Are there any Freaker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2, they're asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produce a big bag of meat. 400 meat bekommen. Got another little task for you, if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Freakers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I just so happen to have one. You hand the sheriff a lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff put the lock on the cell door, then accidentally dropped the key and it caters into the cell. Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Wir brauchen eine Nadel. Ey, der Sheriff, ne? Der Sheriff. So, jetzt schauen wir mal. Hier waren wir. Wir brauchen hier Dynamit. Boring Spring Boneyard. Gehen wir da mal hin. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 bis 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. There's a dirty mug here. Nehmen wir mit. Benjamin Crockett, 1320 bis 1364. Ist gerade mal 44 Jahre alt geworden. He showed up way too early. Wow. Beauregard Skelton, Captain, 3rd Cavalry, 1820 bis 1866. Dig up the grave. Oh ja, Lucky Look auf PS1. Ey, ohne Witz, das Spiel, bis wie weit habe ich es geschafft? Wo du den einen Dalton hinterherjagen musst im Zug, wo du dann auch noch hier den ganzen Kakteen und so weiter ausweichen musst. Weiter habe ich es nie geschafft. So. You will deal 5 damage and apply 1 poison. Alles klar. Immun gegen Gift. Oh, macht er Schaden. 6 bis 7. Alles klar. Schießen. Oh. Nein. Hier. Das war mich heilen. Und schießen. Ey, holy. Bitte. Sehr schön. Victory. 12 Erfahrungspunkte. Yeehaw! Skill Up. Glamour Level 3. You got an Odd Cavalry Saber. 5 bis 6 Schaden. Okay. Here comes the Cavalry Saber. Oh man. You got an item. Goldzahn. This was in the ground for a very long time. Then in somebody's mouth for a very short time. And now it's in your backpack. Sweet. Die Leber 2 von 6, okay. Star Match 0 von 1. A skeleton. You're not getting past it without a scuffle. A scuffle it is. Erstmal schießen. Oh, das hat Schaden gemacht. Snake Whip. Perfekt. Victory. 3 Erfahrungspunkte. Progress toward next skill up level. Moxie Level 3. This guy just wouldn't stay put. Okay. Oh. Da haben wir ein Pferd. Timothy Cochrane. Devoted husband. Elizabeth Crockett, beloved daughter. Und Silas Cochrane, a baby. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as to not startle her, though you quickly come to realization that this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? That's a little strange. Oh, you did that without opening your mouth. Pat her on the nose. You pet the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you would want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Pat her nose again. Yep, still cold. Brrr. Pat her on the nose again. Okay. Yep, still cold. You get the idea. Feed her the oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she just sort of stares right through you. Please don't look at me like that. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? I'm not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them, but I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Wait, is that a yes? Weird. Okay, add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionally at them, then eats them. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Oh Mann. Gut. Und dann noch Thousand Sand Snake Gulch. One of these rocks are really shiny. Grab it. Shiny rock. It's shiny and it's about the size of a rock. This snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Attackieren. So, mal wieder hier den Peitschenschwung. Das hat Schaden gemacht. You have slain a snake. Before long they'll call you snake murderer in Malkav. Skill up, Moxie level 3. You collect 1 mana and 1 medicine. Yay! Another snake? Huh. Well, I guess it's not called one snake gulch. Boah, they quick. Na toll, vergiftet. Naja. Whip it. Schlangenpeitsche. Dann haben wir Gift. Ja, ich nehme es in Kauf. Dead Eye Level 2. War schön. Dead Eye Level 2 sag ich schon. Da müssen wir noch ein bisschen weiter. The snake looks really angry. You're gonna need every trick in the book to beat this one. I'm good at tricks. Oh, die ist echt schnell. Au! Schießen wir erstmal. Schießen nochmal. Und peitschen die Schlange aus. Ja! Geil! Nice work. If a whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you could always get a job as a snake exterminator. 9 Erfahrungspunkte bekommen und Dead Eye ist bei Level 2. Und wir machen jetzt auch mehr Schaden mit der Pistole. Jupp, sehr schön. Au. Yipes. This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he was some other kind of crazy before. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? Nah. It's cool, alright? Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Really? Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare. The other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously.
He looks to be claiming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders though. Pat his nose. You carefully and gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognize that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull office. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Are you hungry, boy? I've got a little treat for you. You feel the crazy horse some of a homing oats and it gallops away with a whinny. Or rather with a whinny hurricle. Hopefully he's headed home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Noch ein Item. Okay, die Gläser können wir noch abgeben. Da gibt es schon mal reichlich. Ja, ich kann jetzt jederzeit mit M auf die Karte und muss nicht den ganzen Weg zurücklatschen. So. Zur Stadt. So, schauen wir mal. Inventar. Shiny Rock. Goldzahn. I'm working on it. Braucht er erstmal hier. So, schauen wir mal beim Händler. Dickerin. Mann. Get lost. Der ist beschäftigt. Mal in die Bar gucken. Okay. Depend. Howdy. Howdy, good to see you again, Malkav. You tip your hat to the bartender. I found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered mugs and collect your bounty. 150 Fleisch. Thanks. You tip your hat to the bartender. Just wow, I'd said howdy. The bartender smiles. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Take your leave. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my Tarkos. You gain 300 meat. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. 300 Fleisch bekommen. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. 300 Fleisch bekommen. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. You gain 100 meat. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I... you said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office, said she wouldn't talk anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse or I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. I see. Gut, dann gehen wir erstmal hier. Get lost, offer Whiskey. Whiskey deliver for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite. I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. Unglaublich. The stuff is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Ach, okay. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand.
Whiskey. Stat! Give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Jeez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. This vanity doesn't look like it seems much use. Preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. You gain 1 XP. Oh, was ist denn das hier? Ach, Grid Level 2. Ah. 3, 2, Moxie, 5 insgesamt. Dead Eye 2 von 7, Hornswoggling. Deploy Snake, Snake Whip. Wieso immer noch 1 von 5? Huh. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not they're gonna do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They are all medical textbook except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly Smith, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson und The Goblinoid Tongues a Primer. Make like a tree and leaf. Oh man. The Legend of Curly Smith. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in that extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Sollten wir uns mal merken. The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon autobiography, but flipping through it you must just find lists of reason that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back and some diagrams of appendices. Juhu! Noch 3 Punkte und wir erreichen Grid Level 2 oder 3. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues a Primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurs have passed, and you all also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You have learned to speak Goblin, sort of. You got a perk, Goblin Tongue. Wir können jetzt mit Goblins kommunizieren. Make like a tree and leaf. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so she glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse cart. And you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one? And I'll drink to that. Dead man walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of a living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine, that patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but... well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. Oh, that must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbors, friends, husbands. Oh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses at her attention back to the bottle. Howdy. Nichts zum Handeln. Okay. Ich habe immer noch keine Nadel. Schauen wir mal. Gehen wir zurück nochmal zum Friedhof. Das ist ja für nahe boring. Crockett. Dieser Cochrane. Okay. Just for the rules, schalten wir das einfach mal an. Stupid Walking. Doc Alice signs accessory. What now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard it. A rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Anyway, what I heard is that there's a fella out west that's causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly, he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslinger use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead, have you? His skull deepens. That'd be one helluva can of beans. What now? Ist ein bisschen angepisst, die Gute. What's the deal with all the TNT? It's so, when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there won't be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell! No way! Am I talking the risk of becoming one of those things? Fair enough, I suppose. About the necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A grey-haired old woman that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery? Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. And if I were gonna pick someone to go up against the necromancer, I'd be someone who also knows about the death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? I'm Tigo. Wie geht's, wie steht's? Ich hoffe, du hattest heute einen guten Dienstag gehabt. Übrigens, danke nochmal für deinen Host. Heute mal kein Kingdom Come Deliverance. Heute sind wir in der Wild West. Richtiger Texaner. Machst du was Falsches, wirst du dafür erschossen. And it sounds to me like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done. For your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. It beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy! Impossible! Ja, ich hab gedacht, komm, weil es wurde mir mal empfohlen von jemandem. Ich hab mal reingeschaut vor ein paar Tagen und dachte mir nur so, holy shit, ist das Spiel bescheuert. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards too thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in hers. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Allein hier schon Stupid Walking. Das ist so bescheuert. Oh Mann. Das ist so blöd. So, mal gucken. Was haben wir noch an Quiz? Old Cavalry Saber 5 bis 6. 5 bis 6, okay. Goldsun, Shiny Rock. Cufflinks. Just sell it. Ja, würde ich ja. Nee, wir wollen ja nicht mehr zurück. Okay. What a say, Pete?
Oh, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things.
Okay, kennen wir schon.
For instance, I've been meaning these mountains, Slucker, Boondoggle, Cornduck, and Whistle Dixie.
Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete noticed the shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eyes light up.
Oh, that there is a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for the rock.
Wow.
Suit yourself.
Nah, I like this rock. I think I'll keep it. He shrugs.
Suit yourself.
Pete noticed the nugget of silver you found earlier.
I'll take that old silver nugget off your hands if you like. Give you 81 meat for a hand.
Don't sell it to him.
Well, as you please.
Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat you're carrying. You ain't see by use or strength.
You ain't seem like someone got much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it for 73 meat.
Don't sell it to him. Pete shrugs.
Well, alrighty then.
Okay, mal gucken, ob sich die Preise ändern jetzt. What do you say, Pete?
Oh, me? Well, heck, I say all kind of things.
Ach, okay. Ja, komm, verkaufen. Für diesen glänzenden Stein kriegen wir schon mal 7 Miet. 81 Miet? Jetzt auf einmal? Okay, verkaufen wir ihm. Und 73 verkaufen wir ihm. Pete's eyes narrow at the gears and his head start to click. He fixes his gaze on you and the tick in his eyelid seems more pronounced.
Listen, kid, all the stuff what I been buying from ya, you been spending time underground, ain't ya? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay on our hole if you know what's good for ya, and you stuff down on the 14th level. That ain't worth messing with for a fella who wants to keep his eyes. You catch my meaning?
No, sure I do, but thanks. Ma'am, are you Susie Crouchay? How do you know my last name? I saw the grace in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scolds bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows?
Cows, right.
I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before. Well, before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch, and they attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast, I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cow smashed in the front door, and a fire started out back by the root cellar. House went up in blazes just like that.
That did you do?
Well, what did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids' cause of a fire, and I saw Tim trampled right in front of me.
She drains her glass.
I ain't wanna talk about it anymore.
Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now?
Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here, and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle though.
Why not?
It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody.
Where is it?
Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me.
Yeah, I'll go get it. Susie shows you on the map where the ranch is. You discovered a new map location, the Coach Rain Ranch. Take your leave. Dann wollen wir mal auf zur The Coach Rain Ranch. Coach Rain Ranch, seit 1891. All the water is in this through has boiled away. Susie's ranch house has burned to the ground. Oh je. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Something behind the store is making some pretty awful noises. Gehen wir mal trotzdem durch. Hier ist nix. Oh, looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. You got an idea. Warm and skinny knife. Hello, I had bitte the number 14, but if it's makebar without the Kartoffeln. What? What the hell? These pies were not safe. Oh. This thing looks angry. You're not gonna make it to that safe without dealing with it. Deal with it. Flight. Boah, target a pyro both. Hot resistance 50%. Komm. Erstmal noch vergiften. Au! 10 bis 11 Schaden. Alles klar. Wobei... Lieber mit der Nahkampf, dass wir da auch mal ein bisschen aufleveln. Autsch. Perfekt. Jawohl! Grid Level 2. Schmerztoleranz aufgelevelt. It's the Coach Rain family's gun safe. Susie's rifle. Russisch Tanz, oh Mann. So, the town of Boring Spring. Yay! You find my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name? I'm Malkav. Thanks, Malkav. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up to you. At you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. So, schauen wir mal, was haben wir noch? Vermin Skinning Knife. Allows you to collect skins from beasts after combats. Ah, okay. 4 bis 5 Schaden. Ah, Nahkampf wahrscheinlich. Oder? Ja. 5 bis 6. 5 bis 6. Komm, wir nehmen das Schwert. Keine Hosen, keine Stiefel. Label, kein... Ne. Okay. 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 3 bis 4. Nee. Oh, look inside. Some venom. Some medicine. Oh. Und nochmal Medizin machen am besten. So. Ne, hier brauchen wir ja die Nadel. Howdy. Dickerin haben wir nicht. Seife haben wir schon umgetauscht. Alright. Kaktusmann hat uns nichts zu sagen. Gut, dann schauen wir mal nochmal in Orhol Mine. Seitentunnel. Ja, hier brauche ich 3-mal Dynamit. Oh, oh, was? Ich konnte gerade was mit Stufe 40. You suddenly remember that weird thing that Pete said about level 30 is that a real thing? Leave elevator. Kann ich speichern? Ganz toll. Ich guck nochmal. Control, Main. Oh! Okay, gut. Was schaust du dir dann bitte schön an? It's a strange black chest. Open the chest. A wave of nausea hits you as you slide in the heavy lid of the chest. Inside there is a head. It looks evil, and not in an abstract way. It has eyes and they look like the eyes of a murderer. And it has teeth, which look like the teeth of an animal who would be a murderer if animals understood the concept of murder. Da kenne ich genauso was Blödes. Wie nennt man einen unsicheren asiatischen Kämpfer? Nun ja. Put it on. You have a sense of foreboding. Something tells you this is a bad idea. It's me. I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. If you put this hat on, you won't ever be able to take it off, and things will be much harder for you. It will be as tough. Your life is a game, and that game difficulty is greatly increased, if you catch my meaning. Oh nee, doch nicht. Ich will nicht den Hard Mode. Alter. Ist ja immerhin nur kein neues Projekt. Das ist ja nur, wie nennt man das? Angezockt. Weil es mir empfohlen wurde. Ich kann hier nicht farmen, weil ich das Farmen nicht beherrsche. Hier ist nichts, hier ist nichts. Keep on rolling. They seeing me rolling. They hating. Mal gucken. Gucken wir hier doch mal nach. Aber hier dürfte auch nichts sein. Nein. Oh, was? Was? Mostly scabs. You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin and capillaries just to deal with constant tiny puncture wounds. Boah, plus 5 HP. Also zusätzlich. Statt 20 haben wir dann jetzt 25. Ne, 35 sogar. Okay. Schauen wir nochmal auf den Friedhof. Oder mache ich hier dieses Derpy laufen aus? Das treibt mich langsam echt in den Wahnsinn. So bescheuert. Wie lange streame ich jetzt schon? Gleich seit 2 Stunden. Dann mache ich vielleicht noch so eine halbe Stunde. Würde ich sagen. Und dann Feierabend. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its environs. Okay. Town of Boring Springs. BS Horsery. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you instead? Basismodell, shape looking, dark one. Nee, shifty looking, spooky pale one, crazy eyes. Also wir haben hier einmal ein normales Pferd. Wir haben dieses dunkle. Wir haben hier dieses durchsichtige Pferd. Und wir haben hier dieses verrückte Pferd. So. Schauen wir mal. I'll take that basic model. I'm certainly willing to sell you my least interesting horse. He costs 1,000 meat. What can you tell me about him? He's a horse with 4 legs, and each leg has a weird horse knee that is double-hinged like a book cover. What else? He has all his own teeth and both original eyeballs. He comes with hooves and a tail for no extra charge. Okay, anything else? No, this horse is utterly ordinary in every respect. Schauen wir mal weiter. Can you sell me a horse? A shifty looking dark one? Good choice, she's a sneaky one. When you say sneaky, well, she's really quiet. And she like dark places. Yeah, I remember. And just look how she's trying to hide behind the other house there. Okay. I'll go with a spooky pale one. Good choice, that's a good horse. If you like that sort of thing. I sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particular. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Die anderen Optionen wären natürlich noch hier. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. Okay, I gotta warn you, this horse has seen some stuff. But I'll sell him for 1,000 meat. Is something wrong with him? No, not as such. He's perfectly functional. But, well, he's always sneaking off to Thousand Snake Gulch to chew one of a local wheat that grows there. And that makes him see crazy things. I think it's more like he does it to forget about the crazy things he sees all the time anyway. Yep, ich glaub, den nehmen wir. Cover me into it, I take him. Thanks, here's the key. Here's the keys, right, safe. So, wie nennen wir das Pferd? Choose a name for your horse. Was meint ihr? Ich hätte einen Pferdenamen. Kommt aber komplett aus einem anderen Konzept. Für ein Pferd. Will ich gesagt haben. Und so, ne? Und so weiter und so fort. Und hast du nicht erlebt. Nein! Nicht Manfred! Erster Hund Manfred. Der Drache Manfred und jetzt ein Pferd namens Manfred. Hat jemand einen anderen Namen für das Pferd? Ja. Wow. Manfred. Manfred Man's Earth Band. Ja. 5,9%. Manfred Manson. Wie kommst du jetzt auf Manfred Manson? Oh Mann. Ja, meine Fresse, daneben hat ein... Ah, halt, ich muss ja auch anklicken. So. Manfred. So. Passt das so, oder? Also steht ja Manfred dran. So. Nehmen wir halt Manfred. Meine Herren. Are you sure you want to name your horse Manfred? Ja. Alright then, Manfred the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Okay. Oh, and I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase, it's a complimentary map. You got a southeast-west map. Thanks. So, schauen wir mal. Follow map to Dirtwater. Oh, halt. Once you're leaving Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Ah! 1 second thought? Nein. So. Stupid Walking erstmal ausmachen. Ich brauche hier Dickerin. So. Ma'am? Alright. Ach, halt mal. Ich kann direkt nach Dingens gehen. Dirtwater, glaube ich. Wenn ich jetzt aber hier lang gehe... Nee. Okay. Beat. Aha. Poker ist nicht, depend immer noch. Sorry. Okay. Sollte ich besser alleine lassen, nicht stören. Whisky gibt's nichts mehr. Ah. Ich müsste halt hier noch das Schloss knacken. Damit er wieder an die Schlüssel rankommt. Ich brauche Dynamit. Und ich könnte sie irgendwie auch nicht mitnehmen, obwohl ich hier soweit. Zurück kann ich auch nicht mehr. Uff. Also das ist jetzt natürlich bescheuert. Okay. Komm, yes. Alrighty then. You're probably horsed and ready to start to your new life in West. All you need is is a partner, somebody to share the trail with, somebody you can rely for an emotional and combat support. Doc Ellis, Susie Cochrane oder Crazy Pete? Mir gefällt es halt nicht, dass hier noch Dinge offen bleiben. Aber wahrscheinlich ist es so. Fünf bis sechs. Hick, burp. And watch it, hick, buddy. Schade, dass ich nicht mehrere mitnehmen kann. Komm, yes. Doc Alice oder Susie? Komm, Doc Alice. Hit the trail. Up until this point, I've been automatically spending your experience points for you. I'm happy to keep doing it, and I promise to give you a nice, well-rounded experience. Shall I keep up? Keep spending. Ja, bitte. Alrighty, let's go check your map. The town of Dirtwater, the Manifest Destiny Railroad Camp. Der erste Tag für den Rest deines Lebens. Comp his mane. He makes a sort of clerk noise. Settle up. Einfach mal umherwandern. You spot a store on the horizon. Perhaps you could exchange meat for goods and service there. You discovered a new map location. Button Willow McCritic Store. Oh, cool. It's your partner. What's up, Doc? If we're going to look into the necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research into the territories cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. Territory cemeteries. Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern. You okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. The Daveyard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I'd guess a railroad crew would be able to give you a fairly literal interpretation. Makes sense. Gehen wir erstmal in den Laden rein. Chef's Laden laden with various goods. The woman behind the counter stares at you with a huge grin on her face. She gestures at the goods she's got for sale. Take a look. Okay, Zeug, das wir verkaufen können. Oh, Seife. Kaufen wir einmal. Can of oil. Is this a lubricant or a lubricant? Both in a sense, because it's a can of lubricant. Billiger Tequila. Billiger Whisky, Muskel und okay. Billiger Wein, Moxie. Used to discover new map location. Oh geil. Ja damit. Ein Hammer provides the option to hammer things in certain places if you have some nails. 1000 Fleisch. Mind your meat. Gives you the diggering skill. Ach Mann, hätte ich das gewusst. Modern Snake Oiler. Zwei Nadeln. Ja damit. A Pickaxe. Oh, leck mich doch, ne? Snake Medicine. Muss ich halt verkaufen. 5 bis 6, okay. Nasty Ring. Ein Goldzahn. Verkaufen. Floppy Derby. 5 bis 6, okay. Broken Board können wir verkaufen. Nicht genug für einen Hammer. Nicht genug für eine Pickaxe. Mann. At first you're excited because you think this berry is full of pickles, but they turn out to be novelty rubber pickles. This berry smells like pickles and look like another empty berry. Let's go. Okay. Oh, Dusty Railroad Camp, Dirtwater. Holy shit! Ist aber. Einfach mal umherwandern, vielleicht entdecken wir was. Silversmith's House. Silversmith's House. The sign says Silver Bullet Making Apparatus. Help yourself. The workbench has a little burner and crucible for melting silver things and some bullet molds. It seems pretty straightforward. There's also a vise, so you could smash silver bullets into needles if you wanted to. You don't have anything silver to make into bullets. Ach du Scheiße, Silberkugeln. Für Werwölfe und weiß was ich noch alles. Ich kann nicht farmen. Oh, pick a lock. Consumes a needle. Gehen wir mal rein. The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine. There's something weird about it, though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe the guy was hiding something. Oh, 10 Moxie, um nach einem Secret zu suchen, okay. You find a couple of things that still look edible. Instant grits? Plum pudding. Oh. Excellent. Crack the safe. Safe cracking. Leck mich doch. I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. Und wahrscheinlich hat's nichts drin. Oder viel schlimmer noch, es hat irgendwas Lausiges drin. A twin bed. The silversmith must be a bachelor or a half-wit guy with a half-wit spouse. A spittoon. At least it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigated. What? Really? I mean, if it's just a spittoon, it's bad enough. But it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Investigated. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We are talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into. In which case it's only full of rancid congealing tobacco spit. I am investigating it. Are you ever listen to me? Or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bad pan! I'm pretty sure there's a treasure in there and you aren't stopping me. Bad pen! Shut up, I'm investigating. Okay, fine, have it your own way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. It turns out to probably not be a bad pen. But it's definitely a spittoon and it's definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What's wrong with you? Bite me. Oh, good God. Okay, you plant your hand in your up in the wrist. It makes a gloop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in the relative cheek. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily bitter jaw stink. You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get the taste way back into the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue, like you're sucking on a corduroy old penny. Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? I bet you're going to put it on without even washing it first. Revolting brooch. Oha! Das ist ordentlich. Was wir hier gerade bekommen haben. Auf nach Dirtwater. Coal Snake. Oh, Schlangen kann man gut gebrauchen. Oh. 2 Action Points. Geil. Whip it. Shoot. Oh, und sie heilt. Cool. Dann schießen wir erstmal. So, und jetzt Nahkampfschaden noch. Yeah. Ja, Skill. Gumpton Level 2. Und Snake Venom Bladder. Oh, okay. Cold Snake Skin. Put it on. Was? Put it on your head to add free Moxie. Oh. Das ist geil. Bin ich das an meinem Hut? Dann habe ich Oh, geil. Apply to the head. Los. Settle up. Silversmith House. A few hundred yards up the trail, solitary skeleton. Run away. So. Weil ich glaube, jetzt können wir hier diesen Save aufknacken. Nein. Hier. Search for secrets. Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from a shop called the Silver Plater. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well. He's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up the trouble at this point. You write down the location of a shop. Might come in handy. The Silver Plater. Let's hit the road. Railroad. Oh, da oben. Gehen wir erstmal zurück nach Dirtwater. There's a weird ghostly carriage here. Get in? Heck yeah. Water is for horses only. This is a spittoon, which a sort of brass bucket that people spit into instead of spitting on the floor. Because not spitting at all is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing that you're pretty informally familiar with spittoon already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look! The Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. Actually, glass in bed windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks, a poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside. It isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You are now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're near the desert and the ambient humidity around here is pretty low. Low enough that the spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate, several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they bounce out. Search it. You're about to put your hand into a bucket of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except instead of maple it's flavored with the inside of the mouths of people who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding. Except instead of tapioca it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week and then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. Na also, you found something. You found a tacky, filth-covered porcelain cow fiction A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're still able to have any and you hate them. You got an item. Filthy porcelain cow. Hooray! Schauen wir mal. Revolting. Okay. Melee Attack Damage und 3 Spell Damage. Okay. The piano player is not very good at his job. These guys are having a spirit discussion about guns and which is of theirs is nicer. Slop, 5 meat. Come, buy some slop. Plate or slop? So klingt's irgendwie. The older man stares off in the distance, listening to the piano. Try to talk to him. He doesn't react to you at all. Ich glaube, die 2 hier könnten wir eventuell sein. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? Gehen wir mal in... Was ist das? There's a sign that says Sea Bartender for Darts. Kitchen. The Jewel Saloon Kitchen. This is where the chef preps ingredients for cooking. It's also where he parks his beer. Okay. Atop this pot-belly stove is a pot full of slop. A pot stove top slop pot. Meine Herren! This shelf is full of canned and bottled ingredients and boxes of slop helper. Hey, what you doing in here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry. I was just, looking around. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter and need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? 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 Isn't that used to make gunpowder? And other things. Look, who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay, where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one is Fort Cowardice. They keep it in little green jars. The chef marks the fort on your map. You discovered a new map location. Fort Cowardice. Okay, be right back. Reden wir noch mit der Köchin. This lady's too busy washing dishes to pay attention to you. Okay. Stage. The Jew Saloon. Stage. A cowbell. Jede Menge Stühle. This chair fell over. Set it back up. Oh. Mysticality. A cowbell. Aber ich glaube, da passiert nichts. Nee, passiert nichts. Hätte ja sein können. That girl doesn't look like she's in the mood to talk. They're engrossed in conversation. Leave them be. Okay. These guys must have been falling asleep during a brawl. Wow. It's your partner. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Ja, stimmt eigentlich. Hi, thanks. I'm Malkav. Glad to know you, Malkav. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do for you? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. I saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house and plenty of room for your partner too. You're interested? How much does it cost?
Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fella, and he paid a month in advance, right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so the room yours, if you want it, gratis. Wow, great. Das ist natürlich ein super Angebot. Hey Lloyd, need any help with anything? Well, if you're handy with mechanical type stuff, something's gone wrong with our piano player. I thought the music sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. Let's see what I can do. Thanks. I'd be poked around in him myself, but I lost the key. This has suddenly taken a strange turn. Hey, Lloyd? Who's that old man by the piano? Oh, that's old Ellsbury. Tragic fella he is. He was a writer and a poet. Came out west to sell his stories, but nobody were buying. Too weird his stories. Fantastical like. Too bad, I love that stuff. Well, it don't matter much how, anyhow. He had to get normal work to make ends meet. Did passing well as a prospector until one day he lost his mind in a mind. He what now? You know what I mean. He saw something that made him stop telling his weird tales. Made him stop talking near completely. Come to that. He just stand there by the piano nowadays. It seems to calm him down, and as long as he doesn't make any trouble, I don't mind him too much. Feel a little sorry for him, to be honest. Poor fella. Can I get some darts? The sign of a dartboard said to see you for darts. Oh, sorry, all the darts got broken months ago. That's disappointing. See you later, Lloyd. Gut. Schauen wir mal, können wir was... the piano player is not very good at his job. Try to fix him. You lift up the piano player's coat to reveal the hatch on his back that leads to his innards. It's locked, but it's not a very good lock. Pick the lock. Consumes You open the hatch and check out the machinery inside. There's obviously something wrong, given all the blinking and broiling and clicking noises coming out of the gears and stuff. It looks pretty complicated. Mysticality brauchen wir 5. Schauen wir mal. Mysticality. 4 habe ich. Really? Ich schau mal kurz was nach. Ja, 4. Plate of soup. Okay. 9. Plum-Pudding. Oh geil, eat it. You eat the pudding, even though you haven't eaten your meat. You gain an effect. Plum exuberant. No dark sarcasm here. Wow. So, dann wollen wir nochmal. Try to fix him. I see what's wrong. You recalibrate some springs and rearrange some gears, and the machinery inside starts opening smoothly. The music improves immediately. Nothing to it. Poor old Ellsbury. Oh, poker room. Hey Lloyd, I fixed the piano player for you. I thought so. He sounds much better. Thanks a heap, Malkav. I'd offer you a free room in exchange, but you have already got one. Mysticality level 2. No worries, Lloyd. Need any help with anything? Nope, everything's right as rain here. If you're looking for work, you might ask at the jailhouse. Okay, bye for now. Schlafzimmer oder guest room. Mein Bett quasi. There's a postcard on this little table. Take it. You got an item. Blank postcard. Oh, stimmt. Sollte den Eltern noch was schreiben? Maybe you should write to your family back home. In case you don't know how the mail works, you send these by going to a building called a post office and giving in to the correspondence wizard who works there. Wow. Nice view from up here. Use your binoculars. You see the smoking ruins of a ranch near the northern horizon. You discovered a new map location, the Stearns Ranch. You pitch the binoculars in a nearby trash can. Echt jetzt? You look yourself in the mirror, insult yourself. You call yourself a good for nothing jerk. You gain an effect, angry. If you matter a hornet, if your anger level gets higher than 1, you'll pass out from rage. Okay. Das war das besser. Wo steht das jetzt hier dran mit? Naja. Gehen wir mal in den Pokerraum. Die Regeln. Read one of them. 4 ring. Oh. Play poker. No room at this table. This table is full. Play poker. Okay, schauen wir mal. The dealer gives a ring cards. Garbage, a pair of 9s of hearts. Check. Call. So, it's a second round of betting. There's a na. Continue the game. Grit your teeth and raise. Reveal your cards. Boo. Okay. Ach, hier sind unsere. Okay. Ach, okay. So, schauen wir mal. Oh. Was? Was? Mädel, was ist? Nee. Ach so, das war Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, war ja klar. Kann ich verkaufen, kann ich kaufen. Vienna Blood Sausages. Blutwurst, Muskeln, Zahnpuder, Soda Cracker, eine Schaufel Plumpudding. Oh, Dynamite! Sollten wir mal merken, aber ich würde es ja eh nicht weiter fortführen. Es ist ja eigentlich nur ein angespielt. Oh. Was? This little girl is selling flowers. 50 Mediacom. Sweet smelling flowers. 15% Strange Residence. Okay. Post Office. One of those newfangled telegraph machines. A cabinet of post offices. Okay. Hi, I'm Malkav Crowd. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty. Let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. That'll be... Oh, it's one of them repeat ones. There'll be 0 meat then. Thanks. Das Gefängnis. The clerk clears her throat. Howdy, are you the sheriff here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Oh, ist ein Mädchen, okay. Offer to help. Need any help until you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you are any good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some just justice. Wanted posters aren't back there, cells are over yonder. She points behind her and offers the right respectively. Schauen wir mal. It's a wanted poster. No, wait, you misread it. It's a
Wasted poster? Close enough, read it. Wasted. Interesting. Not just now. Yes. Nehmen wir es mal schwach. Empty cell, empty cell, empty cell, empty cell. This empty cell is all ghostly. Wow. Aviation lot aviable, lot aviable, lot aviable, lot aviable, lot aviable, not a, was? Not a lot aviable past this point. Okay. Okay, der will nicht mit mir sprechen. Ach stimmt, ich kann auch springen. Der will auch nicht mit mir springen. Mit mir reden. Die wollen irgendwie alle nicht mit mir reden. Thanks again, Mister. Settle up. Wüstenhaus. Snake Pit, nein. As you dismount and approach into the house where the bandits are hoarded up, you hear a voice from inside say, "What was that?" Uh-oh. Looks like you're going to have to be sneaky if you want to avoid a full-on fracas. Sneaky in the middle name. Sneaky is my middle name. Wait, really? Yeah, Sneaky is my middle name. Okay, if you say so. Thanks. Das darf doch nicht wahr sein. From the sound of it, you'd say the dog house contains an angry dog. Weigh your options. Back off for now. Okay. Oh, wie blöd. Very funny. Okay, müssen kämpfen. 15 bis 16. Oh. Oh! Whippet. Der letzte Kampf, den wir nicht überleben werden. Ah, okay, die macht Roundhouse-Schaden, kann man sagen. So. Wieder mit dem. Lady. Schieß. Perfekt. Da ist er umgekippt. Puff. Hell yeah. Moxie Level 4. Back of ears and such. Desert Gang 6 Gun. Black Boots. Hooray. Macht wie viel? 6 bis 7, aber gibt mir nochmal einen Moxie dazu. 4 bis 5? Oh komm, her damit. Okay. Oh halt, ich habe ja noch... Ach, ich habe schon die Stiefel an. Ein Maximum AP, ein Moxie, okay. Hatte ich noch irgendwas bekommen? Oh. M. McCready. Stuck to his guns. Au. Was? The dog has wandered off in search of some better masters. Makes sense. Snape Kid Mine. Stearns Ranch. Komm, bekämpfen. Geht ja nicht anders. Jawohl. Hurry, Bambina. Das Spiel ist bescheuert. Das Spiel ist bescheuert. So, 14 bis 15. Der hat was? 2, okay. 3, 7. Ja, gehen wir lieber auf den da mal. Der ist ein bisschen gefährlicher von Moxie hier. Lady, shoot. Sehr schön. Peitschenschlag. Nice. Muscle Level 3. Bandit Pistol. Black Hat. Black Denim Pants. Und 39 Beat. Hooray. Stearns Ranch. Dig it through. Ja. Needle. Noch eine Nadel. Noch eine Nadel. Alter, jetzt können wir aber Schlösser knacken ohne Ende. Harvest. Stimmt, ich kann nicht Harvest. Jethro Stearns. Devoted Father died 1895. Looks like Jeffrey Bones were dug up by some verminant or another searching. Child locked. Ja. Schauen wir mal. Was kann das? Examine it. Pick the locked lock. Okay. Picture of Mary Stearns. On the back is with massive Thanksgiving 1894. Sad. 2 Nadeln habe ich noch. Okay. Armor. Floppy. Stimmt ja. Ich habe ja jetzt hier mit 4 Moxie, aber... Weil ich ja hier das Schlangending drum gewickelt habe. Banditenpistole 5 bis 7. 6 bis 7. Nee, 5 bis 7 ist mir ein bisschen zu offen. Picket. Smoking. Devoted Mother. As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear. Give it to me, give it to me. Give what to you? The air grows colder. The picture of me. I can see it, you have it. You should look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edge of their voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Okay, okay. Here's the picture. You hold the photograph out toward the grave marker and it disagrees your hand. Thank you. The air returns to normal. You hope Mary finds some peace now. Yeehaw! Skill Moxie level 5. Yeah. Was? Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing that the content of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Open the door, fight. Ach, okay, ich dachte, wir müssen jetzt gegen einen Scheißhaufen kämpfen. 13 bis 14. Ja, komm hier. Schießen. Und du auch. Victory. Hell yeah. Yeehaw! Skill up Gumption level 3. Nice. By the soft light of the fading embers, you see a glint of light from below. You hold your nose with one hand as you fish out your prize with the other. You got that item, the toilet pistol. Ah ja. Schon nochmal. Toilet Pistol. 3 bis 4, aber macht auch Giftschaden. Wow. It's a crate. Open it up. Depressed Rancher Candy. Full Canteen. Ach, okay. Depressed Rancher Candy. Increase. Okay. Full Canteen. Puts out fires. Ach, okay. Ich kann mich damit löschen. There are still some beans in this pot. Grab them. Blackened beans. Spell damage for 5. Oh, okay. Lockpicking plus needle. Stock certificate. Just sell it. Okay. Schaue ich gleich mal die Beschreibung nochmal durch. Erstmal hier alles durchgucken. Investigate. Mary Stern's diary. Talk to it. It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box. Pull the string. You pull the string. The doll's eyes roll back into its head and swerve big.
Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?
Hi, Malkav.
Hi, Malkav. You're nice. Do you want to play with me?
Wenn man mit Puppen ein Spiel spielt, dann läuft das eher so wie bei Project Zero 2 hinaus. Man wird von Puppen gejagt und ermordet. Yes, let's play.
Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it?
Surely.
Hooray! The game's almost over. Mary did such a good job.
The doll's eyes roll back forward.
Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you into his secret room?
No, what is it?
The magic word is peanut butter.
The doll goes silent. Got it. Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Was? Nothing else of interest unless you're interested in burn books. You're not. Achso, hier. Keller. Safe! Nein! A pile of loose boards. Oh, there's still some food on this shelf. Jellied escargot. Okay. Soda cracker und glove drops. So. Ah, hier ist die Kuh. Whisper. Peanut Butter. Ist klar. Das schreit doch hier nach. Und dann. Atop the sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. Take the goblet. Goblet of blood. Ich sag's ja, spiel niemals mit Puppen, weil Project Zero 2. Puppen sind grässlich unheimlich. Grace's eyes begin to glow.
My tea! We can finish our tea party now.
Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth. Grace leaps out of a toy box, laughing mechanically, and climbs the ranch house ruined chimney. She turns toward you. See you soon! Leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the northwest. That's probably fine. Ich weiß, und die Silly Vox sind bescheuert. Hier. So laufe ich im Übrigen auch zustellen. Oder so laufe ich auch zustellen. Und oben habe ich die ganzen Pakete. Pferdchen, Manfred, wir müssen weg hier. Auf zur Snake Pit Mine, da gehen wir noch als letztes hin. Galoppel, Galoppel und dann it's an exposed meat vein. Okay. They seeing me rolling, they hating. You look at the mining equipment. You have no idea what any of it does. Ask Alice to explain it to you. Hey Alice, do you know how any of this kind works? Nope. Well, okay then. Okay. Hey Alice. What? I just want to tell you about this mining stuff. Okay. So this first machine here is an automatic jack rock liquefier
Stop explaining. Oh, ich kann nix farben. Und so laufe ich übrigens auch zu Stellen. Bin ich im Paket hinterher renn. Halt, stopp! Stehen bleiben, nicht wegrollen! Sad but true. Auf in die Mine. Snake Pit Mine. Und manchmal lege ich auch so einen russischen Tanz ein. Snake. Oh. 25. Okay, dann erstmal schießen. Und sie schießt auch. Phew, gut, dass ich einigermaßen gut mich aufgeputscht habe. Victory. Glamour Level 4. Yeehaw. Cold Snake Skin und Snake Liver. Hooray. Moment. Snake Leber. Okay, Cold Snake Skin. Ah, okay. Wo hab ich den Banditenhut? Da. Black Hat. Und Cold Snake Skin. Apply to Head. Okay. Dann büsse ich schon mal nix an Moxie ein. They see me rolling, they hating. Think it through. Meat Nugget. Ach, stimmt ja, die können wir verkaufen. Yeehaw! Noch eine Schlange. Why not? A fire breathing cold snake. Item. Achso, okay. Einmal schießen. Und die gute schießt auch. Puff. Au! Komm. Peitschen wir aus. Grid Level 3. Okay. Snake Liver, Snake Oil. Okay, hooray. A catch of mining supplies. Dynamite, can of kerosene. Schlangeneier? Okay, lass mich raten. Die schlüpfen zu Schlangen? Ich wirf mal Dynamit. Das war blöd, aber okay. Kerosin. You grab the rest of the eggs from the den and shove them into the briefcase. Soon they'll hatch and feel right at home. Plus 3 venom. Okay. Pickaxe! Ich habe eine Pickaxe, ich muss die mir nicht kaufen. Yay! Kann ich? Ja, mine it. Hell yeah. So. Ei. Au. Okay. Okay, die hat keine Ahnung. Ah, mine it. Yeah. Howdy, Manfred. Back to dirt water. Galoppel, 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 galoppel. You encounter an overturned wagon surrounded by ruined books and broken pairs of spectacles. Looks like a family of especially literate homesteaders met an untimed end here. Tragic. Look through the wreckage. You pore over the detritus and manage to find exactly one book of... One book that is both undestroyed and remotely interesting to you. Modern Snake Oiler, issue number 142. Nice. So, dann kann ich das lesen? Ja. Learn quick on the draw. Learn good medicine. Expert poisoner. Gute Medizin am besten.
Hell yeah, Scoundrel! Text habe ich jetzt nicht gelesen, ist aber auch egal. Tja, Ladies and Gentlemen, Boys and Girls, Bambinos und Bambinas. Ich merke gerade, der Hut hier. Der wölbt sich so ein bisschen. Aber warum? So, Ladies and Gentlemen, Boys and Girls, Bambinos und Bambinas. Und das war's dann diesmal mit diesem angezockt West of Loathing. Werde ich nicht fortführen, werde ich vielleicht mal privat weiterspielen. Mal gucken. Weil, because es ist dämlich. Oh Mann. So, hau ich mal die übliche Linkbombe raus. Habe ich was vergessen? Und das. Well, Ladies and Gentlemen, Boys and Girls. Das war's dann auch mit diesem Livestream. Ich denke mal, man sieht sich am Donnerstag wieder. Eventuell. Es sei denn, Miller kommt morgen nicht dazu. Dann sieht man sich morgen vielleicht wieder beim Stream. Und sieht man aber alles dann. Im Normalfall müsste er morgen... Bella? Hilf mir mal kurz auf die Sprünge. Overlord? Ist das fertig? Ja? Nein? Vielleicht? Overlord, ist das fertig? Ja? Nein? Vielleicht? Bitte nicht beides sein können. Gut. Morgen dann ein Projekt mit Velar, was immer es auch sein wird. Lasst euch einfach überraschen. Ich lasse mich überraschen. Und jetzt mache ich aber endlich mal die Abmoderation. So, und zwar... Messenger DLC, okay. Ja, da gibt es morgen wieder Ninja auf Zeitreise. Ab wann? 18:30? Alles klar. So, ihr habt es gehört. Messenger DLC, Picnic Panic, glaube ich, hieß es. Ab 18:30 Uhr mit Velar. Und wir, liebe Leute, sehen uns dann am Donnerstag wieder. Mal sehen, ob ich dann Bioshock mache oder ob ich auch wieder sage, ja komm, ich mache doch wieder was anderes. Sehen wir ja dann. Nach dem Motto, alles kann, nichts muss. So, genug davon. Das ganze Stream gibt es so mit ein paar Tagen Verzögerung nachzuholen. Auf YouTube, einfach da vorbeischauen. Wenn ihr möchtet, abonnieren, kommentieren, gut bewerten, würde uns freuen. Könnt uns auf Facebook folgen oder liken, könnt uns auf Twitter folgen. Link habt ihr ja im Chat. Aber wenn ihr, da geben wir meistens bekannt, wenn ein Livestream startet. Ansonsten, wenn ihr wissen wollt, wann startet genau ein Livestream, wie, wo, was und so weiter, und ihr wollt an der Quelle hocken, folgt uns bei Discord, seid bitte 18 Jahre alt, geht ein bisschen ruppig zur Sache. Aber nicht nur ein bisschen ruppig zur Sache, denn wir posten auch Sachen, die ab 18 sind, Gameplay, Trailer und hast du nicht gesehen. Und ja, deswegen ansonsten Mutti-Zettel ausfüllen, bei uns abgeben und immer heranspaziert, dann könnt ihr mit uns quatschen, chatten, schreiben. Und nachdem man sich auch besser kennengelernt hat, Spiele spielen. Und wenn wir schon beim Thema Spiele sind, wir haben eine Spieleliste. Einfach den Google-Link im Chat anklicken, da habt ihr fein säuberlich sortiert eine Liste mit Spielen, die wir gespielt haben, die wir aktuell spielen und die noch so kommen könnten. Alles kann, nichts muss, das ist unser Motto. Kann auch mal sein, dass wir einfach irgendwas streamen und wir sehen dann weiter. Und ansonsten haben wir noch eine OGM-Team, die nennt sich Streamers, wurde von WorldKit komponiert. Einfach mal bei Linktree, WorldKit, vorbeigucken. Dort könnt ihr euch durch seine Diskografie hören. Lasst ein paar Grüße da und so weiter. Und ansonsten, wenn ihr denkt so, von was labert der Kerl, dann liegt das daran, dass ihr das Ganze auf YouTube sieht. Einfach bei Twitch rüberschauen und uns folgen. Ja, dann kriegt ihr auch Bescheid, wenn wir live gehen. Und ansonsten könnt ihr bei Twitch runterscrollen, da habt ihr nochmal die ganzen Banner mit Spiele, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube und Discord und hast du nicht gesehen. So, dann mache ich hier mal aus. Dann gibt es jetzt auch gleich Abschiedsmusik. Dann gucke ich mal nach einer guten Abschiedsmusik, so im Wildwest-Manier, wo ich hier habe. So. Ja, das passt. Das passt. So, dann Feierabendmusik. War schön mit euch.
Morgen 18:30 Uhr The Messenger mit Steve. Und ich würde sagen, das war so meine Seite aus hier. Euer Malkav from Wild West. Ciao und bis dann.